let's move on to our next team, which is the Chennai Super Kings. And of course, interesting for them, always is interesting for them, because there is the eternal fountain of youth drinker, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who's there. My question first up to the both of you, is this going to be his last IPL? We've asked this question 5 times before. I'm asking it again. Will this be his last?
When a junior Kapoor, a junior Bhattacharya and a junior Bhogle are doing this program, Dhoni will still be playing.
That's true, actually. That is true.
No, I don't think so. I mean, look, this one has followed the last IPL pretty closely. We saw in the last IPL that Dhoni had the spirit, the style, but Dhoni didn't. Well, it wasn't the same Dhoni. And it took a long time to warm up as well. There were lots of things that went against him and against CSK. Their quarantine got extended longer. They didn't have much time to prepare. So a lot of things went against CSK that need not go this time. But if you look at their first 11, it's still a pretty good first 11, you know. If you look at Faf, now Faf is free, he's retired from Test match cricket. So there's Faf, then there is either Ruturaj Gaikwad or Robin Uthappa, whom they've traded in case they need some experience there. Raina, Raidu, Dhoni, Jadeja, Bravo or Karan, Thakur, Chahar, and now they can play Tahir and Angidi as well, you see, because the moment Raina comes in, even if Raina has a 380, 400 run season, I mean, that will be brilliant for them if he has a 400 run season. The moment Raina comes in, he does 2 things. He provides a left-hander in the top order, but he provides an Indian in the top order. So where they were playing Watson and Faf, when Watson and Faf played together, there was no room for Imran Tahir at the end, and so they had to go with Piyush Chawla, Karan Sharma, whatever.
Yeah.
So they now have that option of playing a second overseas bowler.
I also like Mitchell Santner. I feel like he gives a lot to the team and is kind of underrated. Joy?
Yeah, but
Simon, in fact, who's been on the show a long time, said that, Stephen Fleming and all were genuinely looking at him to become that sort of all-rounder who bats right at the top. So, like converting him like Kolkata did with Sunil Narine and batting him at the top and saying, okay, you go whack a few runs and you can do this. If he takes that Watson role and he does it successfully, that opens up the entire team because, then they have all sorts of options open out. Their big worry is, if they get, last year they didn't have Raina at all. Whatever they get out of Raina is important. The other is they have to finally again look at replacing Dwayne Bravo because Dwayne Bravo is again ending what could be one of the great illustrious careers of in the IPL. He's one of the greats of the IPL, and that's one of the places that they've got to look at and say.
It looked like they had Sam Curran in for him, right? It looked like they had got him in as turn back the clock 15 years and get a similar kind of player.
Still does. I don't think he's the death bowler though that Bravo was, but otherwise pretty mumuch so, yeah.
Very few are actually because it's just the guile that he brings in. So then for that guile, will they bring in Kyle Jamieson, Joy?
Kyle Jamieson is, look, if they could get Kyle Jamieson, they'd take him. I have one point to make out here. Yeah. The fact that they've taken Robin Uthappa means it's a tactical buy. Robin's not one that they're looking long term. So which means it's telling us that they are trying to focus their efforts for just this year. So, you may even have a situation where a Kedar Yadav is bought back at a lower price because he can contribute for 1 year. Okay? They will be looking at 1-year players also to take them over the hump. Because if they're saying that this is Dhoni's last hurrah, they don't care what you're going to do in 2023, 2024, whatever. What are you doing for me in 2021?
True.
And that's the one that could be very interesting. So they could do a lot of these. Come, you may be a 35-year-old, give me 1 good year, let's win the championship, let's push it through, and we'll see.
Get him back cheaper. Yeah.
The thing going for them though, Gaurav, is they've got a very good Indian base in Shardul Thakur, Deepak Chahar, Ravindra Jadeja, Raidu, Dhoni. They've got a good Indian base. My feeling is they might want a Watson kind of person. Look, they've already got 7 overseas. They've got 1 slot. Yeah. They need a Watson kind of person to give them those starts. They might look, the one I thought was someone like a Liam Livingston. He'll bowl a little bit, and England had just picked him in that T20 side. He's had a good big bash. He goes and talks about
big bash.
Yeah, that kind of player, and maybe just an Indian offie because they still don't have an off spinner unless Raina has been practicing that for a while. But you're right about Bravo. It's been one of the great careers, but definitely is on the downside. I saw a great podcast Warner did, Bravo did with Shane Watson. And I'm only bringing it up, I know it's unconnected, because he delivered one of the best lines that I have ever heard. He said, I focus on flexibility, not on Instagram muscles.
Oh, nice. Nice.
But he's coming to the end. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to show off that I read that line. It didn't.
No. I just remember this. It's a great Andre Russell line who told me. Andre Russell turned around and told me, all these West Indians, he says, we all go to our room. We pretend we are not doing anything in gym. We go to our room and we work out. Because he said, these muscles weren't ordered on Amazon.com. That's